If you are somebody who just doesn't bother setting New Year's resolutions for themselves or goals because you can't seem to find an effective system to help you reach your goals, then this is the video for you. Molweni, Zithandwa. Hello kings and queens. Igama lam Yanelisa Bokveld, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for being my day one, and if you are new to this channel, welcome to our chaotic palace. In this channel, we're all about spreading love, knowledge, experiences of life. Practically, we're here to just enjoy life, or whatever it may be that life brings along. We're here to experience it together. So hit that subscribe button and officially claim your crown as the king or the queen of this palace. Now let's get right into today's video. Today I want us to speak about effective goal setting in 2021, which is a continuation a little bit of what I spoke about in my previous video when I was doing the introduction. I'll link it somewhere, whether it's in the description box below or somewhere on your screen, because I want you to go watch that video if you haven't, just to get a little bit of context into what energy are we bringing into 2021. With that being said, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 tips of how to set effective goals. And I want us to not only set the goals, but I want us to change, the narrative, and to just make sure that we're putting together systems in place to help us achieve our goals, whether it's short-term goals, long-term goals, whatever it may be. I want us with this particular system to make sure that we're ready to conquer the world, whatever it may bring. Step number 1, when you are setting your goals in 2021 or any other year when you're watching this video, as cliche as it may sound, bantwana basekhaya, set realistic goals. I know you've heard that so many times that it has become like a full of a song, in your mind, but it is quite true. When you are going to set goals for yourself, you want to make sure that it is something you can reach. Not necessarily meaning we are znyatsa or anything of that nature, but you're making sure that it's achievable things, because again, you're not trying to set up yourself for failure, are you? So whatever goal it may be, and you'll understand as we unpack the whole dynamics of goal setting, how important and why it is so important to set realistic goals for yourself. 2, know the reason why you are setting that specific goal. Now I know what you're thinking. Ufuna overcomplicate, ufuna no, pause right there. When you thought about the goal you want to set, for an example, let us make a practical goal. My goal is to graduate in the next, for an example, 2 years, right? Now I must know why I want to graduate in the next 2 years. So the reason why sometimes they're overcomplicated because we want to be complex, we want to sound smart, or we want to be smart, whatever it may be. But it is as simple as the first reason you thought about when you thought about your goal. I want to graduate in the next 2 years because my bursary, for an example, my bursary said they're going to stop funding me after 2 years. That's a reason. It is enough. I want to graduate in the next 2 years simply because that's the goal I set for myself. That reason is enough. Stop wanting to overcomplicate it. Stop wanting to put too much into thinking why. Ufuna depth, man. The fact that I want to finish in record time is not enough. I want to think deeper and deeper and deeper. Why? No, that particular reason you thought about when you thought about the goal is reason enough to carry you through. Because remember, the reason why you're setting the goal is practically the reason why you are going to continue pushing even when it is not easy. Number 3. Now, people vary from person to person or from individual to individual with this one, but I am a person that likes to write things down. I say, when you know what goal you want to set and the reason why you want to, write it down somewhere. Plug it on a notebook or on your fridge, wherever I say wherever you can see it every day. Now, some of us are very, we don't like people invading our spaces, and people visit and now they're seeing your goals and then you feel some type of way about that. Write it in a notebook where you open that particular notebook on a day-to-day basis. Now, why do I say write it down? Because if you see it all the time on your fridge that you said you want to finish in record time, best believe you are going to want to work to finish in record time. If you are not going to write it down, I say tell somebody, But then again, we do have those goals as individuals. Because I mean, hey, I want to do be a little bit of, here and there. But I know the goals that I want, so write it down. If you have someone you trust in that sense or manner, then tell that person. Why do I say so? Because you're holding yourself accountable to somebody or to something if it's on a paper. So that, if I tell my best friend when I'm slacking, my best friend can be like, hey, yo, you said you want to start a channel and you want to be consistent. Keep up, queen. You know what I mean? So we do need those people once in a while to just tap our shoulder and say, remember, Kaloko, this is the goal that we have. And this is how we want to achieve whatever within a set period of time. You understand what I mean? Either you write it down, put it somewhere where you can see it each and every day so that you either hold yourself accountable, which is the most important person within your goals is yourself, or you have somebody that you trust that can constantly remind you when you are slacking to pull up your socks because, there is a race that I must run. There is a race that I must run. There are victories. Step number 4, when you are setting these goals, or rather putting systems in place to make sure that you reach these goals each and every time you set them. Move with intention. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second most important in my opinion. Now, you've set the realistic goal. You know the reason why you want to reach these goals, and you've noted it down somewhere, or you've told someone in order to hold yourself accountable. How important is it to move with intention? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't stress this enough. Guys, you need to move with intention. If you know you want to get to a certain point in your life, or you want to reach a certain goal, then every single day, whatever step you take during that day or for that day, let it be that it adds or contributes to the end idea of what you want to achieve. If you know that you're working towards being the best athlete with the next Olympics, then you do know that if you're going to move with intention, then it means each and every single day you should be training, or you should be eating right, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, just to particularly make sure that you get to those goals on time. Move with intention. Whatever it may be, move with intention. Don't let any day go by without you doing something that is actually tangible or that contributes somewhat to the goals that you have. Okay, and last but not least, which is my very, very, very most important point. Don't be ruthless towards yourself in the pursuit of your dreams. Now, hear me out. I know you're thinking, sometimes you must be hard on yourself, Yanelisa. I get that. But guys, mental health comes at the top of each and everything. Before you can meet your goals, let it be that your mind is within the right space. Don't push yourself to a point of breaking simply because you want to reach your goals on time. What's going to happen if you reach those goals and your mental health is wrecked? It's pointless. Don't be ruthless. Have days where you particularly feel like it's just too much to handle and funny nix. I want to eat ice cream. I just want to watch Grey's Anatomy for the whole day. Do that. Don't stress yourself about, today I did younger land towards ourselves and being so heartless and ruthless as if we forget who we are. We are how you deal with stuff, and even if you slack today or you don't do what you need to be doing today, tomorrow is still yet another day to keep up. It is very important not to be ruthless and heartless towards yourself to a point of breaking in the pursuit of your dreams, because guys, you will get to the end of those goals, and guess what? You will be a wreck. I came in like a wrecking ball, and it will have 0 to none. 1 to none actually significance how you got to that end goal, because kalokwena uzibulele on your way to get to those goals. I'm going to end it here for today. Igama lami Yanelisa Bokveld. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope to see you guys in my next upload. I'm actually thinking of making it like a story time. I don't know. Maybe also comment down below what video ideas you have for me. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. In fact, all my social media platforms. I am Yanelisa Bokveld. Until then, nibe nosuku olumnandi.